Alright guys, we're back with another live stream. Gonna be playing college football. Oh, I'm down.
I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. So the Mississippi State Bulldogs will be in a hole thanks to that short return. The trophy might look like an egg, but you better not be fragile. You better have a hard shell if you're going to come out in this one, guys.
And the three of us have called this game in the past. We've been in the stadiums. We've felt the hate between Mississippi and Mississippi State, right, David?
It's real, man. It's so cool to see. It's so important to both sides. Handling the emotion early will be a big deal.
Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. Good pickup on the ground there. Give him 5 to the 16-yard line. Third down, and they'll need 5 to keep this open. And the incomplete
Man, I thought it too far.
So Mississippi State will have to punt this one away. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. Fourth down, and the punt team sends it the other way. And this one will be marked dead just outside the 40-yard line. So the Ole Miss Rebels offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. Here are our impact players for this game, and it goes beyond executing an assignment to make an impact in the game.
Yeah, obviously we were talking to both coaching staffs this week, and we asked them who needs to step up and play well. They immediately pointed to these guys right here. They are the key for their respective teams.
Yeah, and they don't always show up in the box score, but these are the guys are the leaders. These are the guys getting everybody organized and have to play well for their team to succeed.
Now the play fake. Caught close to the marker, it's Harris. Stop is made at the 22. A 10-yard pickup and a first down just outside the red zone.
And that's the danger. When you've got a receiver like that, if you blitz and you're playing man coverage, he's one-on-one, and he's going to burn you if you don't get home to the quarterback.
Off the boot, looking for his man. And the quarterback bought some time, but not enough. Down he goes with the sack.
As a quarterback, it's no fun playing against teams for defense when they can get pass rushes from the interior of their defensive line. How can you complete throws against this defense if you can't step up in their pocket?
This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. On third and long, he'll need to push it downfield. Showing off the arm. Defense was not fooled by that screen to the back, and they'll stop him short of the marker. It'll be fourth down. And they'll send out the field goal unit. Visualizing the right ball flight from 39 yards out in the right half. It is perfect. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0. After putting 3 on the board, the kickoff unit ready to go. Fielded in the end zone. It's Booth. He starts
Oh!
the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he had taken the touchback. Here comes
Option play.
back onto the field. Boy, 3 and out last time, David. They'd like to be more productive this time around.
Yeah, in the last drive, nothing really clicked. No rhythm. Got off the field really quickly. They need to put something together here.
Yeah, David, bad execution on that last drive. So they got to take a collective breath and start playing like a unit.
Looking for a crease. It's Booth. And he'll move his way forward to the first down. They'll mark it at the 35. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Most offensive schemes are predicated on first down productivity. That will not go down as a productive first down play.
No, it will not, Reese. Give this defensive line credit because they were able to get penetration right off the snap and force a negative play.
He had nowhere to go, no place to hide, and they'll knock him down for a loss of 9.
Great job at contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly what happened.
And they won't make the connection going for the big play. Mississippi State will roll out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And they'll down this one at about the 40. Ole Miss ready to send the offense on. Got the lead. Don't make a dumb mistake, but maintain your aggressive play call.
Yeah, no doubt. I think it's the play caller right now just taking a look at that script he's got in front of him and finding out where are my playmakers, who can we take advantage of on this defense to get a touchdown here, Dave.
Yeah, and just keep moving the ball down the field. Just execute a little bit better in the run.
And he can find a receiver, and down he goes. The Rebels want to pick up the tempo. Back to pass, it's Dart. Now improvising. And couldn't quite find the crevice he needed to pick up the first down. And the Rebels will call on their punt team. Looking for a block. It's Coleman. Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. The Mississippi State offense headed back to the field to go to work. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David.
And I think this offense has to be a little bit more balanced. Find a little balance between the run, Jesse, and working in that pass.
And I think, too, David, it's just going to take a spark.
How, bro? I didn't even go out of bounds.
Picked up and gone for it.
They can really be aggressive after that last play at 2nd and 3. Wide out in motion. The give to the back. Really nice stop there from this senior leader.
You know, runs like this oftentimes are like a boxer in a boxing match. Obviously, it's not a knockout punch, but these are body blows. And as the game goes on, these small gains are going to turn into longer runs.
So Mississippi State will have to punt this one away.
And that seemed a little off from the start, didn't it?
That was a big-time play, and it was off from the start because of the play he made.
And I don't think it would have mattered who was playing running back. There was absolutely nowhere to go.
First snap of this drive comes from the 32. They'll run it from the gun. And after the tackle, we are headed to the end of the first quarter. We've come to the end of the period, and Ole Miss is on top. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we've played one period. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game as we open the second quarter. grab behind the line. It's Harris. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on third down. Back to throw, it's Dart. They're trying to get to it. The freshman able to get home with the sack.
Third and long situation, we're bringing an extra DB on the field, and we're telling our front guys to pin your ears back and go get the QB, and they get the job done.
The Rebels decide to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He'll bring it back. It's Coleman. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. Here comes the Mississippi State offense, ready to attack. Their drive chart is starting to look a little monotonous. Punt, 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 David.
And their defense is starting to get a little frustrated, too. They just keep putting me back on the field, possession after possession. Jesse, this offense needs to get their heads out of their you-know-whats.
The punter's on the sideline with the oxygen mask right now. He's been playing so much. He's not used to this. This offense, they just got to stay on the field. They've got to put a drive together and get some balance going, running and throwing the ball.
So many rich layers in this one. Dak coming off the bench, fumbles in the end zone to lose it, legs being hiked, coaches being fired. This has it all, guys.
And such proud people in the state of Mississippi that love their football. And if
trickery and deception, they snap to the up man. Oh, they are all over, and that never had a chance, and the fake blows up in their face. The offense starts with a short field. Off play action on first down. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Using his legs, it's Parrish. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
Yeah, they're just going to need more push up front. There was nowhere for that running back to go. The offensive line got moved right back into his lap, and as a result, they lose yards on him.
Caught behind the line. It's Wells. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. And they're going to head out to line up for a field goal. Between the uprights, it's good. After putting up a three-spot, the kickoff unit set to go. On the move from inside his 5. Giving him his pads. And he winds up right where he would have on the touchback. Goes out of bounds at the 25. Here comes the Bulldog offense back onto the field. From the gun, running back gets to give. Breaks the tackle. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27.
Yeah, a lot of times you want those big plays. You want those splash plays. But sometimes you're going to take some losses. You're not going to run the football overly well. But if you continue to run it, you can at least create some balance. You at least have the threat of it. Otherwise,
come on, Bo. Almost had that. Why, Bo?
They can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Leaves it with the back.
Woo! Nope.
He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
How about the defender being a heat-seeking missile? He was on radar lock. He found the football and flew down with some bad intentions.
He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. This is a 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. He'll pull it down. Turns it on in midfield. They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the first down. The Bulldogs are moving quickly down the field. Looking to throw, it's Chapin. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. After misfiring, it's second down. He's looking to throw. It's caught downfield. Defense makes
Ball, how?
but the chains
Run.
move, and it's first and goal from the 8.
It's a beautiful pass and catch. I love the job the quarterback does manipulating the defense with his eyes. He froze that safety, and that allowed his receiver more room to work his run.
Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He's looking to throw. Moving away from pressure. They won't let him in. He had a nose for that end zone, but he will be stopped short. They want to fight this one in a phone booth. 3 tight ends on the field on 3rd and goal.
I got a touchdown. Let's go.
Touchdown, Bulldogs! You know what? Methuselah lived 969 years. He was born and died in the amount of time it took them to walk it down the field and score that touchdown.
That's just so frustrating. Play after play after play. You line up, you try to do your assignment, and you fail, and they cap it off with a touchdown. Oh, Methuselah.
Well, they want the 2, and the holder's going to try to throw it. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack. And we're all square as he's set to kick it away. From inside the 15.
Nope. Not going far of ours.
Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. Guys, that last trip a little disappointing having to take the 3.
Yeah, and I think, Jesse, you see so many offenses talk about getting yards and the tempo and all the stuff they do. It was a nice job moving the football, but they got to get in the end zone this time.
Yeah, and I think to do that, it just got to be more physical at the point of attack. Get some push up front. They need to be the best running team in this game.
And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
Awesome job by the defense. Not only getting a fast quarterback on the ground, but understanding what he wants to do. He can take off. I got to make sure I got good pursuit angles, and I got to make sure I build rails. I can't let him outside. I got to keep him in the pocket. He tries to get outside. They get the sack. They get a huge loss on that play.
They go to the counter. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. And the Rebels will send out the punt unit. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Running it back, it's Coleman. He only needs a sliver of daylight. And there he goes. They finally make the stop, but that one will make those halftime stats look a little nicer as we head to the break. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, it's one thing to have a rivalry game, but when you have 2 longtime foes separated by about 100 miles battling here in the Egg Bowl, you know emotions tend to run high. And a first half that's been dominated by this special teams unit. How often do we say that? But it's a dynamite group who understands football isn't just about offense and defense. And what they've done through 2 quarters is help tilt the scales of this game. What adjustments the other sides can make is going to go a long way in determining who wins this game.
Mississippi State will put a foot to it to crank up the second half. From inside the 15, here comes the return. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. First drive of the second half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're locked up in a ball game like this one.
Yeah, and it's been a good game. I mean, it's been a little bit of back and forth and a feeling out process. And now once you get in the second half, who's going to get aggressive, Paul? Who's going to take some shots, try to make some plays, and really go for it?
Yeah, it's interesting. I think as play callers right now, you learn a lot about these coaching staffs with respect to who does make the best adjustment.
And it's intercepted. A turnover for the defense. Couldn't find a ton of room on that return, but that small change, they take over at the 43.
Now, teams that play, he's playing zone, everybody else playing man, and he can cover so much ground. You watch him run, breaks on the football when he needs to, goes and makes the big interception.
And now the offense will come onto the field again. And the defense.
I'll try to get away from that, guys. Didn't work.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line, being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line. I'm not positive, but that first down marker might be in the next county. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. And they're going to try it again. It's another fake. They weren't fooled for a minute. He is nowhere close to the first down, and they'll turn it over. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He'll start this drive firing. Grabbed behind the line. It's Lee. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise. Backing this defense on third down. Through the air. It's Dark. Looking to buy time. Quarterback tried to scramble around for a while, but the defense able to bring him down.
You got to give the defense tons of credit because we know how much speed this quarterback has. That time you saw the pursuit. They were able to bring him down for a big loss on the sack.
The Rebels will punt this one away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. That thing was down for a while, but the big bounce carried it into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. The Mississippi State offense headed back to the field to go to work. The sledding has been tough. Scores have been at a premium, Jesse, and every possession seems like it could switch the momentum of the game.
Yeah, Reese, for this offense, just feels like they just haven't been as physical. And for this offensive coordinator, David, he's having to go deep into the playbook just to try to generate a first down.
Well, and the good thing is there's not a ton of game pressure because the other side's not scoring either. But if you can find that one thing get that one positive play, and then maybe you get those juices going, and something can start to break.
Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. Third and long, backed up inside their 20.
Another incompletion, and I've said that a lot, and these teams are just struggling. I mean,
they fake it again. Pretty soon you keep faking it. It's not really a fake. This is probably one of those plays where you wish you had a do-over button so you could just punt that thing away. And so after the scintillating return, just don't mess it up. You've got to cash this in for a score. He's knocked down in the backfield.
Bro, that dude just got hit hard.
So on offense, you've got to find a way to put 6 up on the board. You know that in this game, field goals may not get it done. So big-time players make big plays in big games. Who can you rely on right now to get you a touchdown?
He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. You can't hear yourself think on third and goal. To throw, it's Dark. Moving out of the pocket. Touchdown!
Okay.
And
Ball! Come on!
Here in the second half. Well,
how, bro?
That didn't take very long.
It didn't, Reese, and you've got to make great field position count. When you've got opportunities, you got to pay it.
Come on, Mississippi, bro. Come on.
A touchdown. Didn't have far to go, but they got the points they needed.
The AT unit on the field. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And finish the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. He'll bring it out. It's Daniels. And what a terrible play. You just can't run back into the end zone like that, and it's going to be a safety.
Yeah, and sometimes you get confused and you get lost where you're out of the field, but not that far. And
Come on, Bo.
I don't know how to explain this. I would love to give you words and break this down and be like, this is what he was thinking. I don't know what he was thinking.
The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. Boy, David, they would love to stack another touchdown on top of that last drive.
And this offense did such a good job on the last drive. Everything in rhythm, moved the ball down the field, didn't make those mistakes, Jesse, and they need to do it again on this one.
Yeah, you're right. They had the defense on their heels. You wonder what sort of communication is going on that sideline. What sort of changes were they able to make, because they got to stop the bleeding right now.
And he'll pick up the first.
All right, guys. We're gonna have to pause it there. We're gonna end this game here. I'm gonna go hop on Rust. Yes, I changed the rules because this game is getting kind of boring. We're gonna hop on Rust for a little bit. We're gonna live stream for a little bit on Rust. Then if I want to switch games again, I will. But until now, I'm gonna quit this game, go to Rust, and just stay tuned. Stay tuned Stay tuned to the end of the video. How about that? And let's switch to Rust real quick. I'm getting on 25, bro.